I have no makeup on today. Yeah, because I'm not leaving the house. And I didn't know I would finish my book. So I didn't put anything on my face. Anyway, I just finished this book, obviously. Aunt Dimity and the Family Tree by Nancy Atherton. This was a surprising book to me. Like about this. I have had this much left, and everything was getting really, really good. Like this was, regardless, it was a really good one of her really good books. Like after the halfway point, like probably the last third of the book, it was just like obviously everything was starting to come together, and like, oh my god, like I was having moments like, oh my god, please tell me, I need to know this. What the hell is going on? And yeah, that's what the book did for me. And we have, and there's new residents here in Finch. Not just at Fairworth House, like where William, the house that William bought and where he lives. There's other people that are in like the hub, like in the village where like the pub is, the emporium, tea room, like that kind of stuff. Like, yeah. And like it had like that historical, kind of like a historical stuff, like where you find out about people's history and their family tree and stuff. Hence family tree title. So like I like this book. This was a good book. Not something I would suggest reading if you're gonna jump to this book. I do suggest going from the beginning, or like reading one of the beginning books, because there are some things in here that you might not understand and seem like, oh, why is this happening? Kind of like those moments. But in all of her books, she always recaps you on who Aunt Dimity is, who Lori is, her family lifestyle, and how she came to live in England, because she's American. And like that's always recapped, like in the first third of the book. So yeah. But yeah, this was such a good book. I really liked it. And obviously, I'm going to say again, read this book. Read the Aunt Dimity series. Very nice. I kind of wish the other person who did the jacket cover was still on payroll, because like he did amazing, and he would have made this like really, really cool cover. This is nice, but it's not as interesting as the other ones. And this is Reginald. This is supposed to be a representation of Reginald. Not something I like. As I've told you before, I like the other ones. And here is my last book, Aunt Dimity and the Village Witch. This is the last book of the Aunt Dimity series that I own and like have in the house. There is a book from last year and one from this year that I haven't bought yet. I wanted to finish buying all my books that I need to get from Better World Books, so that, yeah, so that I would have had money to spend on the books from that I need to buy at the bookstore. Because I want to do that now. I want to buy my brand new books from the actual bookstore, because even buying them from, like, I bought this for like almost like $7, and usually these would cost, it says right here on the front flap, Canadian, it would have cost me $27.50. Like, that's insane. But that's for like a brand new book, and like this is the third newest book. There's two new books that have come out. But anyway, I'm gonna spend. It's not like I'll spend like a whole lot of money, like $100 each month. Not like what I used to do before. I'll probably spend like under $50. That's just a rough estimate, maybe about once a month. Probably, yeah, like I'll buy like 1 to 2 of the new books that have come out, because they come out, it seems, with my list that I've written out, they're only coming out like each book from like the 5 authors that I'm buying now from are like once a month. At most, there's going to be 2 books from 2 different authors, one for 1 month. Okay, let's read the beginning flap. In the sleepy village of Finch, there are a few things more exciting than the prospect of a new neighbor. So now that William Willis Sr. is comfortably settled in Fairworth House, the whole town turns out to watch for Finch's newest arrival, the seemingly nondescript Mrs. Amelia Thistle. Among them is Laurie, who isn't fooled by Amelia's unassuming persona. She promptly discovers that Amelia is, in fact, a world-famous artist with a rabid and eager to stalk fan base. In order to keep peace in Finch, Laurie must help Amelia conceal her identity. But it turns out that Amelia is looking for more than just a place to lie low in Finch. A fragment of a family diary hints that one of Amelia's ancestors might have been Mistress Meg, the Mad Witch of Finch, and Amelia is determined to discover the truth. Following a series of cryptic clues hidden around town, Laurie sets off on a treasure hunt through Finch's darkest and most hidden corners, turning up long-buried secrets and all the while dodging nosy neighbors and Amelia's frantic fans. With Aunt Dimity's otherworldly help, Laurie inches closer to the true story of Mistress Meg and Amelia. For nearly 2 decades, Nancy Atherton's Aunt Dimity series has charmed its way into the hearts of mystery fans everywhere. Laurie Dimity and the cozy world of Finch are as delightful as ever, and Aunt Dimity and the Village Witch will keep fans spellbound until the very end. So this is another historical background generational thing that I love reading, because we get to find. I didn't know there was a village. I didn't know there was a Village Witch in Finch. Well, I might have at the beginning, but it's been a while since I read those first beginning books. But this should definitely be interesting, because I do like I do like fictional fantasy kind of stuff, like witches, stuff like that. So I can't wait to finish this book, and then buy the other 2 books, and those other books. But this is the last in my Aunt Dimity series that I own at the house. I then will get to read, actually, 2 other books that are, I'll get to finish one book that's in a series, it's a unicorn child's book, and the other one is a brand new book that I've never heard about that my aunt got me for Christmas, so this should be fairly interesting. And this is always going to be a great book to read. Aunt Dimity and the Village Witch by Nancy Atherton. So please start reading Nancy Atherton books. Read the Aunt Dimity series. As always, it's a comfy, cozy book that you should read in a winged-backed armchair in front of a fireplace with a mug of tea or hot chocolate. Because I don't like tea. Bye.